All right, let's remind everyone of Tanya's answers. Your 25 seconds on the clock, please. Your clock will start after I read the first question. We asked 100 men, name a part of your body that's bigger than it was when you were 16.
Your penis. Not so good? I said the medical terminology.
Don't care what you said. Could have said ding-a-ling, winky, any damn thing. What the hell? It ain't gonna sound right. The medical term is almost worse. A slang term would at least be your ding-a-ling, something. The penis. Oh. We're keeping that answer?
Hi, and welcome to the HUMA Beats and Eats podcast. I'm Marni Wood, your host. Today, we're going to talk about a little bit of history of game shows, and then there's some interesting facts and some more fun outtakes at the end of the show. So stay tuned. Americans love to be amused. We have also always been fascinated with challenging the mind and gaming. It was inevitable that the two would be combined and put to television form. In the United States, the first game show considered a hit was Dr. IQ. It debuted in 1939. Contestants from the audience would answer questions and could win prizes for answering correctly. Game shows on television really took off after 1950. By 1959, 90% of households had a TV. One of the biggest game shows in the 1950s, the $64,000 question, came under scrutiny when it was discovered that shows were rigged to favor certain contestants. Other lesser-known shows were also rigging their outcomes. This led to Congress amending the Communications Act in 1960 to include banning rigged game shows. In the 1960s, game shows made a comeback with The Dating Game, which included up-and-coming actors and actresses Farrah Fawcett, Tom Selleck, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and there was also The Newlywed Game. Audiences continued to increase with game shows like Password and Hollywood Squares, which featured known actors and actresses on their panels. In the 1970s and 80s, game shows really took hold with Family Feud, The Price is Right, Jeopardy, and Wheel of Fortune. These game shows paved the way for what we now consider game show competitions. While Jeopardy, Family Feud, and Let's Make a Deal continue to delight audiences, all generations crave more competition-themed game shows, with the start of Survivor, Temptation Island, The Voice, and American Idol, to name a few. Needless to say, Americans love to be entertained by contestants' foibles as well as continue to test their smarts. And game shows will continue to evolve in order to keep audiences watching. Fun facts. The Price is Right wheel weighs 2,400 pounds. That is some heavy turning. Wheel of Fortune used platform heights to make everyone the same height for an equal playing field. All the food on Supermarket Sweep was real except the meat and cheese. People would get the meat juice on their clothes and it was not considered telegenic. The set of Win, Lose, or Draw was based on Burt Reynolds' living room. Finally, the most interesting fact I discovered, Samuel J. Seymour was 96 years old as a contestant on I've Got a Secret. Why is that a fun fact? He was the last surviving witness of President Lincoln's assassination. At 5 years old, Samuel sat in the balcony opposite Lincoln at Ford's Theater on April 14th, 1865. And now for some fun audio outtakes. Listen for the mispronunciation.
You buy $20 to $21 worth of these products and you win the trip to Australia. What are the products, please?
All right, but first, capsaicin cream, stronger relief each time you use it. Use as directed. New Tidy Cat Scoop with Tidy Lock technology absorbs odor and creates crumble-free clumps. Tidy Cats, multiple strength for multiple cats.
Very good. Which one do you want to buy first? You know how to play the game.
Titty cats.
You want the Tidy Cats? Tidy Cats.
The answer that turned was gun occupant.
Something a burglar would not want to see when he breaks into a house. Rob.
Naked grandma!
Naked, huh?
I don't want to see that either.
I know you're right, okay? Nobody wants to see a naked grandma, but what are the chances of you breaking in the house and running up into your grandmama naked? Looking for the naked grandmama in the house, outside, in the woods, on the blanket. That's the occupant person that's there.
And lastly,
though most planets are named after Roman deities, what is the only one named for a figure in Greek mythology? Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus. Jupiter is Roman, I believe. I can't even put a finger on Uranus. Oh. You're gonna cut that out. That'll be edited, I'm sure.
I am looking forward to hosting Music Rumble at Double Groove Brewery on Wednesday, April 29th. There will be treats, door prizes, and the chance to win some fun gift cards. It's also an opportunity to support local music and musicians, and there could possibly be some bloopers of our own. You don't want to miss the opportunity to be on the first Music Rumble. I hope you enjoyed this brief history of game shows, along with the fun facts and audio outtakes. If you liked this episode, please leave a 5-star review and a follow on Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts. Please continue to subscribe on YouTube and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. This is the HUMA Beats and Eats podcast. I appreciate the continued support and love to see new followers and fresh feedback. This show is hosted and produced by me, Marni Wood. Thank you. HUMA.